We've got...
Take one more and then
yeah,
we'll go.
we got one more we can go. Jackie, are you on the line?
Yes.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Are you in Austin?
No, I'm in Boston.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I need to start asking because I'm wondering if we're getting any calls from Austin today.
No, I just recently found you guys on YouTube, and I've been listening to the podcast, and I recently saw the show about religious scandals, and I saw that you were revisiting that topic today.
And
Yes.
we are.
Yes, and I had a comment to make about it because living in Boston, one of the biggest religious problems with like taking money had to do with the pedophilia priests, which centered in Boston. And I went to Catholic school from 4th grade to graduating high school. And I'm an atheist. I've been an atheist since I was 16. But one of the things that the whole pedophilia thing affected was the fact that people stopped giving donations to the church. And instead of taking that money away from people like Bernard Law, who was, making all this money and living rich, they took it away from the schools. And my high school got closed the year I graduated. Luckily, I was able to finish it out because I didn't want to go to a new school. Even being atheist, I understood the importance of religions being able to have their own school because in Boston, if it was a cheap alternative to a place like Dorchester High and Southie High, which weren't always the best, and some people, even if they weren't Catholic, still sent their children to that school because they liked it a bit better than the public school system.
Right.
So it was really sad how all these pedophilia priests and everything that happened with the shuffling them around and not punishing them, it affected people, and they were donating their money for things like schools, to exist, and they closed down because they got sued over what they should have been punished for and put to jail for.
Yeah, and I'm wondering how much of that money ended up going to lawyers to fight some of those cases while they shuffled priests around to...
Well, the corrupt people are in charge, and so it's the good stuff that gets cut, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I went to I grew up in one of the parishes that was victimized by Father Dagan. My kindergarten teacher was his sister, so it's one of those things that have always been prevalent, the whole pedophilia thing. But there was this one priest who I actually really admired this guy because he told our 8th grade class when it was time to get confirmed that it's a choice, not a tradition, and that you have the choice and you guys need to think about what you believe before you get confirmed. And because of that, I actually looked at what I believed, and that was very instrumental into me becoming an atheist. And this very priest was punished, him and his partner, for basically trying to bring the parish up into the 21st century and trying to, get things to not be so in the past. And the older parishioners didn't like it, and they complained enough that not only was he removed from the church, but he wasn't even given another parish. He was putting on emergency service basically to punish him.
Yeah.
And yet all these pedophile priests were moved around.
Yeah, people who want to look at now Lilith's got me cautious about the religious word, but look at various organized religions and ignore the politics that occur within the religion, from the selecting of a pastor in a Baptist church to determining where church funds and monies go, to determining how they're going to raise it, to determining what to do. If the congregation all of a sudden decides that this man of God that they for years have believed is a representative to guide them no longer agrees with their views, so it's time to oust him, even if his views didn't particularly change.
Exactly.
There's a lot of politics that goes on there. I want to make one. I know you've got something. I want to make one comment before Don goes on, as kind of a teaser, because there are so many people who are calling in from out of town. I'm not making a promise, but I'm saying stay tuned because there is a possibility in the near future that you may be actually able to watch it streaming live on the internet.
That is awesome.
We'll find out soon.
That.
We'll find out soon, and we'll let everybody know whether it works or not. And if you're in Austin and you haven't called, what the hell's wrong with you? And also, we're going to Threadgills after the show's over. We're on for another 11 minutes or so, and then we'll be down at Threadgills on Riverside. Any atheist or atheist-friendly person's welcome to join us. Don, I know you wanted to say something.
Oh, I just wanted to emphasize that the Catholic Church is especially very hierarchical and very conscientious about keeping the dogma centralized and under control, and creativity by these priests is generally not tolerated. So that's actually par for the course for them, I would say.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah, it was really sad when the priest had to leave. It was actually the priest and his partner priest. And even though by the time they were kicked out, I was an atheist, I still went to the service, say goodbye, because if he wasn't so honest about the fact that Catholicism is a choice, I think I would still be a Catholic, and I'm very happy to be an atheist. So he did a lot for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm very impressed by what he did.
Did you give that priest's name?
No, I don't know if I really want to say his name.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Somebody was
causing
curious.
anybody any trouble. But I'm impressed with someone who would do that. That's great.
It really was great to have somebody actually, not try to indoctrinate me, but just try to, say that this is a choice.
Yeah.
But I love your show. Thanks for taking my call,
Okay,
and I will
Jackie.
continue to listen. I hope it can go to streaming, because that would be awesome.
I think it'd be awesome too. Thanks a lot for calling in. We'll hear from you soon, maybe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.